It's Dr. Fell here again. I just wanted to make a short video to highlight one of the important requirements for the upcoming essays, and that's your use of sources. So you'll notice in the assignment sheets for the remaining essays that a certain number or minimum number of sources is required, and there's also a requirement there that you have a minimum number of the sources that I've linked to through Canvas, what I call the Canvas sources. And you have to meet that requirement in order to get a passing grade for the essay. So I want to talk to you about what those sources are and why they're required. So those Canvas sources are sources I've linked to through the pages titled Research Resources for each of the research-based essays. It's in the page just below or right below the assignment for those essays. So when you click on that page, you'll see a list of sources for each of the topics and links at the end that'll take you to that source. So you click on that link and you'll get to those. These sources are mainly articles from the college's databases, and these sources need to be not only listed on the works cited list of your essay, but they need to be used in the essay. And that means you should cite something specific from them. And that means either a quote from the source, a number from the source, or a very specific example from the source, such as a person with a name, a specific thing, a specific place, or a specific event. So any one of those things, quote, number, or very specific example, should be in the essay. Now, why is it important that you use a minimum number of these Canvas sources? Well, there are two reasons. The first is a pragmatic one. We in the English department want to hear your voice as a writer. We don't want people just using AI or ChatGPT to write their essays. And it's very difficult for ChatGPT or other AI writing tools to write an essay with sources that are behind a paywall, such as the college databases. But just as importantly, these are the kind of sources you should be using anyway. As a student, you'll find that often your go-to place for starting your research are the college databases because they have so many good sources in them. And they're vetted. So it's not like going to Google where you have good, bad, reliable, unreliable. These sources are vetted by people who've put them on the database because they are appropriate for a college essay. So make sure when you're doing the research for your essay that you're using not only the minimum total number of sources, but also the minimum number of sources that are linked through Canvas. And, all of your sources could come from there, but at least the minimum number on the assignment should be. And also make sure you're citing something specific from them. And that way, you'll make sure that you have a chance to get a passing grade on your essay.